Yorema y bienvenidos una vez más a mi canal. Hoy les estaré enseñando mi everyday makeup routine. I don't usually wear makeup every day. I only get ready when I have to get ready. Pero, you know, I'm here to show y'all what I do, what I use. And yeah, let's get started. Lo que hago primero es moisturize my skin before putting anything on it, because you know you don't want your skin to hate you after the makeup you apply. So that's why I start with the moisturizer before I prime my face. So the moisturizer I use is by Ghost Democracy. It's a clean, lightweight daily face moisturizer, and I actually really like it. I've been using it every day, and it really moisturizes my skin. It doesn't leave that what's it called, that greasy look, you know. And I like that because my skin is already oily, so I don't want it to look even more oily, if that makes sense. While I let my face absorb the moisturizer I just applied, I go in with the Shade Plus Light Eye by Kat Von D palette to do my eyebrows. I use two shades because I don't like when my eyebrows look too dark or too light, you know. I mix these two colors to get my eyebrow color, you know. I just follow the natural shape of my eyebrow and compare the two, and if they look different, obviously I do some changes to make them look as even as possible. But you gotta know that your eyebrows are not twins, they're fucking cousins, because they are obviously not the same. I don't like to go all the way to the beginning of the eyebrow, because then I feel like that makes your eyebrows look too blocky. So I leave the front of the eyebrow alone, and I take a spoolie and I just blend it upwards so it can blend with the rest of the color. Like so. You know, see the difference between this one and this one? You can see the harsh line under, and on this one you can't. So that's where the concealer comes in. And usually I do a lighter concealer, but since I'm not doing eyeshadow, I'm just gonna use a concealer that is more close to my skin color than a lighter concealer. And I'm using ColourPop's Pretty Fresh concealer. The only thing I conceal is the bottom. I used to also conceal the top, but I feel like that makes them look like not natural, you know. When I conceal them, I try to blend in the concealer to my eyelid. Try to make them even as possible, you know. Sometimes I get frustrated because they don't come out the same, but you know, they're not supposed to be the same eyebrows. This is where I apply my primer, because I am done with my eyebrows. All I need to do is blend them out with the beauty blender and set it. The primer I use is the POREfessional Hydrate Primer by Benefit. I absolutely love this primer. I've always wanted to try it, and I finally got it in my BoxyCharm. It's either April's box or May's box, but it's so bomb. It makes your pores disappear, dude. Disappear, I'm telling you. Like honestly, for me, I have really big pores and I do not like them at all. So this just makes my foundation look so smooth and like clear, cause bitch, I might have clearish skin, pero todavía tengo mis imperfections, you know, and this just erases them completely. So I put it on, then I go ahead and use my foundation brush from ELF. This is a good ass brush, I love it. And I just go ahead and do circular motions to get that foundation in, you know. And what I like to do, since I used a little bit of a darker concealer for my eyebrows, I like to blend it in. I bring the foundation a little bit right here in the eye pocket, kind of, and blend it so it doesn't look as dark or light. And then I also like to blend the foundation into my eyebrows, the beginning only. I mean the beginning, what the fuck? Where the eyebrows start, just so it can look more blended or give it a blended look. After that, you don't have to, but I like to spray my beauty blender and just go in one more time just to make sure there's no streaks, because that's what brushes usually leave behind. So I take my damp beauty blender and just start patting to just make sure. After that, I like to blend in the eyelid with the foundation and just tap it so that there wouldn't be no creases. And then I take my setting powder. Any setting powder is fine. Dip my little brush in there and set your lid so there won't be creases, you know. After I set my eyes, I take my fucking favorite concealer. It's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And I think, honestly, I got it too light, but I have been making it work. So put it at the end, like so, and then create a little triangle like that. Grab my beauty blender and blend. I know it might be looking crazy right now, but you just have to trust the process, you know? It makes it appear that your eye is lifted, and it just... What eye bags, you know? What eye bags are you talking about? So I look a little crazy right now, pero tienen que confiar en el proceso. So then I take a lighter setting powder and just set it under the eyes. Y después agarro uno más oscuro, a setting powder that's a little bit darker. Y con este, I put it all on my face, en toda mi cara, me lo echo en toda la cara. Y pues, así me lo pongo en toda la cara. Okay, the next thing I do is put bronzer on my face. Let's see if it does the job. Wow. Wow, I am actually shocked. It's such a pretty bronzer. I love it. I just don't like how it has a lot of fallout. Whoa, did you see that? Did y'all see how pigmented this is? How pigmented this fucking thing is. I also bring it into the forehead, but blend it into the hairline just so it won't have that little weird space in between, you know? I am honestly shook with this bronzer. I am going to take my Ciate London blush. I love how this blush leaves me looking with pretty rosy cheeks. I like putting the blush on my nose as well, just to give it that pop of innocence. When we go in with this, with any hold on, that is when I like to go in with just in any brush, just swipe off, go in and remove the excess powder from under my eyes, like so. I like to go in and cut out my bronzer just to give it that sharp effect, you know, on both sides, like so. I'm gonna be using the ones I just received today in the mail from Beauty Queen herself. They are so cute, like super cute, and you know, these eyelashes are fucking beautiful as fuck too. So yo, bitch is gonna be using them today. I might have to cut them because, you know, my eyes are really small. So we'll see if we have to cut them. And I'm really going for these. These are calling my name, you know, or these. I don't know. No. Yeah, get it. While I let them dry and get tacky, I like to remove the setting powder with the same brush that we used for the under eye. Oh, I like to use this palette for my highlight. It's eyeshadow colors, but obviously we're not about to do that right now. I'm about to use this as my highlight, and let me tell y'all, it looks like glass when you put it on your cheek. Like, it looks so good. So we're gonna do that right now. Do y'all see that? Like, that is beautiful. That is super. Okay, look at this side. No highlight. Look at this side. Oh, every fucking turn you made. What I like to also do is apply it on the tip of my nose, like so, and on the bridge of my nose, because you know we want that snatched nose look. I go in with the Wet Beauty Blender, damp I mean. Just go over it, tap it, tap, tap it, tap, tap it, tap, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap. And it just makes things look even more like blended in. So usually the eyelashes are already good to go, so let's apply the other one. Look how gorgeous these eyelashes look. I am honestly in love with these eyelashes. What the fuck? Once lashes are on, I go ahead and put mascara at the bottom of my eyelashes. Since this would be my everyday makeup look, I would just clean up my lips with some makeup remover, or just apply a gloss, because you don't want, I usually don't want to wear anything too extreme, you know. And after that, I just go ahead and apply either a lipstick or some lip balm, and I would call it a day. The final step would be to set it all in place with my setting spray. And before we call it a day, some people also forget to remove the makeup that stayed on their hair. Look at how smooth my skin looks. I just love how smooth my skin looks. Like, this highlight didn't grab onto my texture of my skin and nothing like that. It just made me look flawless, and I love it. This is the final look. Obviously I love it. This would be my everyday makeup if I would wear makeup every day. I hope you guys liked this video. Ya sé que hablé más inglés que en español, y es porque, como les había dicho, no sé cómo explicarme a veces en español, so decidí hacer este video más en inglés porque sé cómo explicarme más mejor. Y pues no olviden subscribe, comment, like. Everything will be down in the description below. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, bye.